Hearing me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're quiet, though.
All right, quiet on the set. I can't fix that. Zoom Room video sponsored by the BMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. In no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch.
And I just lost your audio.
With
why did I lose your audio?
Laz, I don't know why you lost my audio, but I'm talking. I see things going all over the place.
Your light is stuck lit, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, I don't know. Here, I'll help you with that. No, I did not. There.
Did you hit
is
a
that
button?
better? No. I think
Or
your
that
Discord just
restart
fucked up.
screw us up.
Your Discord restart fucked you up. But welcome to another
Okay, restarting Discord one more time.
Clusterfuck. Yeah, Laz has to restart Discord.
I don't know what happened. 1 second. Be back. Be back as we restart Discord. Restarting. I can find. I don't have a link to Discord. Here we go. I don't know what happened. Let's see.
There he is. Can you hear me again?
Fixed it? No fix?
Did it fix it?
Hey, you're not coming through. Mom, are you hearing either one of us?
Did you change your?
I'm not hearing Mom either.
Yeah.
Must be something that happened in Discord. Let me see my Discord settings.
So Laz's audio source got changed.
Voice mod, voice meter.
Check Discord audio output.
Device.
But yes.
Stable.
Welcome to Clusterfuck Saros.
Okay.
And Tina's like, I hear you both.
How about push to talk? Is push to talk working?
Yes, it is.
I don't know. Can you hear me at all?
Yes, I can.
I don't hear anything from you on this side. Hold on, let me try a different headset.
Yeah, see there it is. Different headset.
Maybe that's the problem.
Okay, now Laz is going to be very, very confused. Okay, Laz, can you hear me? Can you hear us, Laz? Tina, shh, don't tell them that you can hear us both. That's no fun.
And green room.
The weird thing is Laz could hear us before we went live, and then he just dropped it. A scene from Babylon 5. Which scene from Babylon 5, Mom?
I don't know what's going on there.
Have you ever watched it?
I have watched all 5 seasons of Babylon 5. It was one of the best.
Elevator. I hear you.
Oh,
Discord
I don't
audio
remember that
output
scene
is to my
at all.
headset.
It's one of the funniest scenes in the entire
check it
thing
again.
because they hate each other.
Oh, okay.
Microphone.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find it.
Let's try that.
I will say that Babylon 5 is one of the best sci-fi
1, 2,
shows
3.
ever written
No.
because it's 5 seasons of a
What the hell
consistent
happened? We had
storyline.
audio just a minute ago.
And season 5 might reference
We
stuff
had
all the way
audio.
from season
I
1.
still can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Why don't you try dropping and coming back in? They say they can hear you, but I don't know why I can't hear
Yeah.
you, which is really
Here.
fucked up.
Okay.
That's really fucked up.
I
Checking
just
voice meter.
disconnected
Let me see if I can hear you through here.
Can you hear me?
I lost game sound. I lost all other sound. Did I hit a mute button someplace?
Laz did something.
Oh, that might do it. Device, voice meter, bio. Let's see if that fixes the problem. Windows,
Yeah.
settings.
But Babylon 5 is that on
have no
Amazon
idea.
Prime right now in the HD version? I think.
No, it's on HBO Max now.
Okay, HBO Max. Oh yeah, HBO Max.
I have
yeah.
no idea, people.
Oh, man.
Switch over
But
to Zoom chat. Let's see if we can get some sound in Zoom real quick, just
Okay,
out of
fine.
curiosity.
Okay, I am now talking in Zoom and Discord at the same time.
Join audio there.
Yeah, can you hear me, Laz?
I hear you in Zoom,
Okay.
but I don't know if the yeah, I don't think anybody's hearing you in okay, let's see, headset. Well, I just did an update, so I'm thinking that something got screwed up with the damn update. Voice meter input, which is game input, is good. Headset's working. Yeah, I know, Mom. I know. We're working on it. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and Mom, you hear me in Discord? Can you say something in Discord? Can I see if I hear you?
I hear
About
you.
Your Mom. Yeah. Again, nobody can hear you. My input device is my headset. No, not now. They can't. Because I don't have you going through. Yeah, it's a train wreck, people. It's a train wreck. All right, let me go back to headset, microphone. Go right to voice meter, auxiliary. No, I need the headset there. And then I should be using voice meter auxiliary out. Let's just say my earphones out instead of voice meter for 1 second. That shouldn't do it. I don't know why I'm not hearing incoming. Through Discord. I'm looking. It's all the right ones. Output volume. Yep, I'm going to mute that and we're going to go back to the other one.
Can you hear me
Okay,
now in
so
Discord?
I'm
only
working
talking
here.
in Discord.
I have
I hear you.
headset auxiliary. You
Yeah.
can hear me, but I can't hear you. I don't know why.
Yeah.
How about you try leaving Discord and coming back?
I already did that, Laz.
Hey, look at that. I hear you.
Well, that's because I'm in Zoom right now.
Okay, but nobody else hears you then. Oh.
Yeah, but I can fix that because I just reduced your volume to nothing in
He kinda
Discord.
says they can hear us both.
Well, that's because what I did was I just minimized the your volume in Discord is now 0, whereas I'm picking up Laz's audio from Zoom and I'm broadcasting to both. How about that?
Mute.
So
Yeah,
now
see, Mom,
Laz
I know you
hear
can
me.
hear us in Discord. The problem is I can't hear anybody in Discord. I can't hear you or Jack in
Yeah.
Discord. And my audio out is, you know what? It might be let's try voice mod. I think that might be it.
It's something.
Go to Discord again. Let me see if I can hear you there.
Well, okay. You should be able to hear me in
Still
Discord.
can't hear you. And my
No, you
voice
can't hear me in
mod
Discord.
settings. So maybe the voice mod settings, microphone and earphone.
What are you trying to do, Laz?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Nobody
Yeah,
knows
again,
what
you
you're doing.
guys can hear both of us through Discord. That's what's set to go through, but I can't hear Jack in Discord. And when
Well, we have a temporary workaround so that way we can do the show.
no, because when you do that, they don't hear you because there's no audio going through Zoom for you.
No. I'm doing Zoom and Discord. You are just doing
Oh, okay. You've got
Zoom
me
for your yeah.
I got you. You've just got me on. I got you. Never mind. So you all can hear us now.
Yeah, everybody can hear.
We can finish the damn intro. Greetings and welcome to Lunch with Laz and Jack, the greatest train wreck on the internet.
10-minute technical difficulties.
Yeah, but see,
long.
this is another interesting conundrum because while they might be able to hear you, I don't think it's recording you through.
Oh, well, since it's recording me through Discord, it should record me.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I'm going to change the settings here for a second. Just
you know what? You can always pull the audio from my stream.
I may just have to if you get a properties, voice meter, auxiliary, which is what that should be.
Head desk is the appropriate emoji right now.
Let's just see. I set that on default. I get your audio. What I shouldn't be getting is a Zoom audio, and I'm not getting that. I'm not getting any game audio. I don't know what the fuck happened here. Play something in game.
Play something in game. What am I going to play in game? There you go. In game audio is playing Stones.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, hang on a second. I'm going to try something else real quick. Real quick. If it doesn't work, well, then it doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. The test. I just muted myself in Zoom. Can you hear me now? No. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So you're breaking stuff somewhere.
Yeah, I did. I did updates. I had a graphics driver update. I had a fucking. Oh, okay. My voice mod hadn't finished loading yet. That might be. Might have been a problem with that too. So I see everything's working right. Headset. Everything's connected to where it's supposed to be connected. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But hey, it's Monday. It's Tuesday. It's top of the week. We're 2 days out from next release. What is this? Release 90?
It's something, man.
The train wreck, that's for sure. But I don't know why you're not going through.
Don't worry about it.
I am worried about it because it's not fucking right. It was all working. It was all working 10 seconds into the show. Anyway.
Yeah. Driver crash somewhere, man. It's going to be a restart the computer after the show, and
Yeah,
it's all going to
well,
magically work.
I can tell you about the fucking headaches I've been having. I don't know if you noticed, I bought a new router, which was waiting for me
No?
when I got here. I upgraded to the Wi-Fi 6 router because I keep losing my cameras and my Alexas on Wi-Fi, and I'm like, oh, it can't be fucking the router because I just bought that fucking thing. But I wanted to do an update
Well, have you considered collisions as far as the Wi-Fi signal? Did you change which band it's broadcasting on?
No, because most of this is all on the 2.4 band.
Yeah, but which channel? Like, is it channel
no,
6?
I automatically go set that back to 11 and set that to 20 decibel, whatever it is, on it because it doesn't use 40. Let me go look at that. Like I really need.
So Laz is going to change his network settings.
No,
in
I'm
the
not gonna
middle
do that.
of the show.
That I'm not gonna do.
Are you sure you don't want to do that, Laz?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that because then we'll get a full disconnect. But yeah, on my wireless, because it's one of them things. Because I got devices that just don't like to be on auto. So yeah, I change it to 20 megahertz on channel 11 just to fucking be right on, and that's what it's set to. But again, I've just bought a new one, and I'm still having the same problems that I was having on the old one. So it's not a router problem. There's something else going on here, and I don't know what the fuck it is. So anyway, time to get to some news. Let's talk about the trip to New York real quick before we get to some real news.
Laz survived. How was the alcohol poisoning?
I'm okay.
Okay. How was the licking of very wet, sloppy kisses?
Well, I'll let everybody.
I noticed that Sean is not here, nor is Acondas, to discuss Laz kisses.
What the fuck? Learn more. See, that Discord update is what fucked it, I'm sure. I don't know what it was, but that's what did it. But let's go over onto Discord. Everybody's going to get to see Econdas for the first time.
Yeah.
And of course, Econdas posted in Discord that Laz was a good kisser, even with a mask on.
Yeah. Which means that I need to open up web pages. I need to click on some links, and we can watch Lily butchering my chair. And my mouse decided to stop working. There it is. Now I can open original and realize that it went to the wrong fucking screen.
Yeah.
There.
Hi, Lily.
There they are. Smooching.
Sean showed up wearing his NBNN mask, of course. Showing that off. And of course, you all may recognize this. This was a ring that we had up for giveaways that nobody ever claimed that I've been saving for Sean.
Oh, fuck off?
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Yeah. That's funny. Then we do have the three of you guys together with Laz gently guiding them down into the fun location. And then we do have some outdoor eating.
That's my buddy Jose there. We call him Tubbs.
Okay.
He's not Tubbs anymore, but that's always been his nickname. And I can't believe they allow this in New York City, man. All these restaurants now they already had bad parking. Now they allowed them not only to open up dining on the sidewalks, but also taking up parking spots in the fucking street, which is where we're sitting. We're sitting in the fucking street here.
That's funny.
In that picture. And it's all over the city, so parking got so much fucking worse just because of that.
And they built covering for the seats outside too.
Well, they just made outdoor indoor dining. They just they covered it, but
yeah,
it is what it is. And then of course had to make the trip to the castle. I was there.
Why?
Because
would you do that?
There's nothing like a fresh belly bomber.
So I've never eaten White Castle, and
you don't know what you're missing. And then The 6 hour journey home, which is scheduled to be a 3 hour flight for a 2 hour flight. I don't know why it was scheduled for 2 hours.
Hold on. I have to read this commentary about the Laz technical difficulties. Is this meta commentary on how soda doesn't work? That's hilarious.
Might be.
But yes,
Might be.
it might be. Not planned. But Laz's 2 hour flight did take a random detour.
Well, and this is what really pissed me off. If you notice where the plane was in this picture, we were well into North Carolina. So we had to do South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. Okay, we were already more than halfway there when this fucking idiot, I guess, decided to try and get in the cockpit. That's what I understand happened.
Oh.
Yeah. The flight attendants came on and says, we had a little incident, and the captain's on the radio and we'll let you know what's going on. And the captain comes on and says, well, don't worry, folks. You know, we keep the doors locked up here, so everything's safe. And I'm like, oh, really? Thanks. You know?
Yeah.
But a couple of passengers apparently had to help subdue the guy. I didn't see that part of it. Really wasn't paying attention. I was watching TV. But I did get to watch them reseat him in handcuffs while he waited for this instruction. But yeah, we flew all the way down into North Carolina before we had to turn around and go back to fucking Richmond, Virginia, which was, you know, just way the fuck out of the way.
Closest airport.
No, North Carolina, you have fucking, what do you call it?
Raleigh.
Raleigh, Durham, Charlotte's over there, but Raleigh, Durham was right on the way. For the time it took us to go fucking back, we could have landed in Florida, is what I'm saying. We could have landed at our fucking destination for the time it took them to turn around and go back. That was the big fucking problem. You know, you're already here, we're an hour in, the time it took you to go around landing fucking Richmond was fucking stupid. But anyway, we made it in one piece. And then, of course, here's today's topics, which we'll get to in just a minute. Out to some Tweetiverse.
Yeah. Out to the Tweeterverse, going all the way back to the 21st. Because the last QA build failed again due to our favorite Unity bug. Random package manager failures are the best. New one going again now. And also, before anyone says anything about reporting the bug to Unity, they know about it. It's been fixed in Unity 2020, but doesn't seem like they'll be backporting it to 2018.4 long-term support. That reminds me, how long is that 2018.4 long-term support in support?
I don't know, but if we have a 2020 long-term support, why are we not using the 2020?
Wait,
where things are fixed. I don't get it.
Let's see. Hold on. When is that end of life? Hold on. I gotta bring this up for you.
End of life.
End of life. Here's this. When can I expect Unity? Just like Unity 2017. Blah 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 blah. In the case of 2018 long-term support, that means the support period will end in spring of 2021.
So it's over.
It's still spring, man.
Oh, what?
It's not quite summer.
For another 5 days, maybe. Fucking July, June is here in.
Bubbles not burst, man.
Yeah, you would think that, Tina, and we would think that. And again, when you tell us things like, well, it's fixed in the updated version, but we're still using the 2-year-old plus version for whatever reason. Yeah. Why? Because you have to do some work to update, to go back and fix all the screw-ups that are in the code that need to be fixed for the 2020 version.
Hey,
optimize at every step of the way with Unity.
And the current version of the long-term support is 2020.3. With bi-weekly updates until mid-2022. 2022. Yes. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see when 2018.4 is actually ended. Let's see. Hold on.
Yes, we're doing prizes. Giveaway is open. All you gotta do is type "I love free shit."
Are you sure about that?
I got a whole bunch of people in mind.
There you go. I just opened mine.
Oh, somebody else wasn't doing prizes.
My giveaway's now open, but no one tried to do exclamation. Oh wait, Sagewise did. Oops. But yes, 2018.4 end of life, very very soon. Oh man.
And then he's gonna be forced to go fix all this stuff that needs to be fixed.
Hey, it's like yay. But yes, going back to the Tweeterverse on the 21st, the QA build finally finished and uploading now while I do. Chris does a quick sanity test on it. Should be ready to about the start of Friday's live stream. And the new QA server is live with things. If you got right on after it was published, the server update is slow getting out there. The data is just now getting pushed. I expect it to all work gloriously in about 10 minutes from now. If not, let us know and we'll cry, grab a glass of wine, and look into it.
Isn't that an oxymoron? Build is live, but the update isn't there yet, so it's not actually live. I mean, is that an oxymoron, or is that just, if it's live, then the data should be pushed, and the data should be, I don't know. I don't get it. Moving right along.
It's something, man.
Yeah.
Then on the 24th, so yesterday, any request for more Lua hooks or exposed variables, I'm adding in a call to force a garbage collection and probably a few other things. Likely a short coding day for me as I need to run to the data center to rack 2 new backup servers.
2 new backup servers.
Yes.
They won't be plugged in, but they'll be there for backup.
Yeah.
And then somebody also started a post on the forums on that. So if you're not on the Tweeterverse and you want to chime in and ask for some of those Lua hooks, I don't know why he should need to be asking. Anything that you can expose, please expose it. Anything. Think about it. If it's not exposed and it can be exposed, expose it.
Yep.
I don't think that's a tough call.
Hey, you know what? An hour ago, Chris tweeted out, just fixed a bug in ranged attack bonus that was keeping it from working on auto attacks in most cases.
You mean
thanks
the
to
way everybody attacks in the game for the last 3 years, pretty much?
Well, the Shroud math wasn't being applied to the attack bonus. But now it's going to be fixed. Yes, you read that right, ranged people. You just got a power bump versus a nerf.
Believe it when I see it. I'll have to go
which is going to be followed next month by a refactor of the Shroud math to remove those bonuses because it's way too OP for that Shroud math. Yes. And 1 hour ago, at the player request, just added Lua hooks to check player buffs. Shroud get buff count, Shroud get buff name, Shroud get buff description, Shroud get buff time remaining.
And why would we need those in Lua when you can just see them on the little thing above your head? Why do you need to pull that in Lua?
Well, see, what I want to do is to build an application that makes the interface the same way that, I don't know if you played Lineage 2, but there was a application called L2 Wind. It also went by a few other names that would play the game for you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't get it. And Econdis has got a question here.
Oh, Econdis has a question, but he's not on the line.
Yeah, I know.
Is ranged attack or any other similar skill supposed to be applied to the gifts beside auto attack, charged attack? I have no idea.
I don't really understand what he means. Is it supposed to be applied to glyphs? If I use my glyph for range shot, or let me just bring up my skill tree in archery here. If I use a disabling shot and I hold it down, I should charge and get that buff. No, isn't that the way it's been working? Blinding shot, same way.
Something, man. Something. That's all I got to say. There's a bug report about pole arms. Oh. There's a bug report about swords, ranged, everything.
Again, I don't think the math should be that much different from all the different skills. This way, it makes them all level on even playing field to begin with. Not I went here, I went here, I went here, and then I gotta now bring them in to try and make them equal. Why didn't you just code them equal to begin with? Don't get it. I know it's not that easy. I do get it.
Yeah.
I do get it.
Should rapid fire damage be affected by the ranged attack skill?
Should,
Yes.
but remember, again,
Shroud math.
I'm gonna say it, Shroud math, because it was, I want to say 6 months, maybe a year ago, where Chris nerfed the fact that if you charge your attack, you're going to get less power out of your charged attacks than if you just do a single one click. Why he did that? Because the whole idea of charging your attacks was supposed to make you more powerful, but he changed the math so that the more you charged, the less powerful it got at the higher charge. I don't, I mean, I know it's lower, it's still a little bit more, but in my experience, you get better shots just using a regular shot than charging it to 5 half the time. And again, I didn't understand the change in that math and why we had to, nerf it, but that was the point that, and people complain loudly about it, but I don't think it ever got changed back. So using charged attacks is going to get you less damage now and has been. You'll still get a little bit more, but overall, my experience has been it's just easier to just hit the glyph, and not fucking charge, because you're not going to get the bonuses you need.
The DPS decreases if you use charged attacks versus increases.
Yeah.
So,
which sort of negates the reason for having a charged attack. So
yeah. And Econdis with a forum post for the patch pending 69.142.
122?
Polearm cat combat.
That's different. I don't have that one. Where is that coming to?
It's in Discord.
Discord.
Polearm combat passive doesn't increase polearm skills damage. Tooltips. The first polearm passive doesn't increase skill damage, at least in the tooltips. Puncture, skewer, and all others maintain the same DPS no matter you increase or decrease the main damage passive. And so this is where, if you really wanted to check combat math, if you really wanted to do that, what you would do is you would allow us to set skills however we wanted on the QA server. That way we could sit there and say, okay, I want my my polearm skill at 100 and this auxiliary skill at 120, right? That way you can actually figure out what the actual math is.
The bonus from,
yes. And you can see how things are actually being applied, because you could sit there and say, okay, I want my polearm combat skill to be 0, but I want to have 100 in puncture. What's the real damage going on there? And you could do that with every single skill. And then from there, it's like, okay, I need this 80 and 80. I needed 100, 100, 120, 140. And that way you can figure out how these skills are actually supposed to work. And that way, when it comes to bug reports, we'd be able to see that, hey, is the passive skill supposed to increase the damage? And it wouldn't be 3 years after live. The physical damage trees only affects auto charge attacks. It's like, is it supposed to do things? Don't know.
Shroud math.
Yeah. Because the question becomes, is something by design or not? No idea.
These stats over here are all messed up. I know you've got a lot more than 6 viewers.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
No,
it says you got 6 viewers.
Shh. I've got 6.
Well, that list over there tells me there's a whole lot more than 6 fucking people in your channel.
There's 6.
Okay.
Which list?
You get better odds. The chatty list of people
Yeah.
who are in.
Yeah, well, chat. So it's really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 or 15.
That's what I'm
something like that.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't
just
know.
happened to look over and I just said, let me check real quick just to see what it says out there. And
Yeah.
anyway,
Yes.
moving right along.
Moving right along.
Oh, excuse me.
Do you have a Lua hook that you wanted? You can always go to the forums and search for Oplex post on Lua hooks and add your requested Lua hooks there. Not that anybody has suggested data that they want access to. If it can be exposed, expose it.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it's detrimental to the system. And let's see, there were comments on that here. Any requests on Twitter? We got the agriculture maturation rate at the location, current location, outside the greenhouse, inside the greenhouse, inside a dungeon.
Yes.
Have a buff debuff information. So Garrett, you got your wish. Of course, I don't understand why you need that when if you want to know what your buffs and debuffs are, you just really all you have to do is look at your bar over here and it'll tell you what your freaking buffs are. I don't know why you need to go through Lua and pull that to find out how long it is. Just put your mouse over the freaking thing and it tells you. So I don't know why we needed that in Lua.
Yes. Well, hey, let's go to a map bug report.
Map bug report. Yes.
This one's kind of funny, especially the response.
Yeah, hang on.
The map.
I gotta find it.
It's the one that starts with patch in the break.
Patch pending. Oh, there it is. Patch pending. Yeah.
69.122. Map does not zoom in or out with the mouse wheel. Tested in the pot Arlia in the NPC town of Brick Wharves, and Vini also had the same one. Open map and scroll wheel to no avail. Alley-oop.
I don't know. It works fine for me. I don't know what they're talking about.
No. You'll love this.
Yeah.
Alley-oop verified it. He tried it on the overworld map and it did not zoom, but it did flip the image when he tried. I tried the zoom in out buttons in the lower left-hand corner. That of the map doesn't work either. I recalled home and opened the map and the image was flipped even before I tried zooming in. Exiting the menu and resuming after my character left the game restored it until I tried to zoom again. Oh. Yes. Beautiful. And I do love Ravelox's response. The easiest solution would be to turn your monitor upside down. Says so right here in the tech support union manual.
Yeah. And again, I don't understand. Did anybody go verify this? Because this works just fine on my screen. I don't know about your screen.
We would need to go onto the overworld map.
Okay, let's go out to. We go to Novia or we go into Hidden Vale?
we are going to hold on. I need to equip my BMC ring as I'm overweight. Okay, there. We are going to Novia. We haven't been there in a while. Novia, if I can find
Yeah,
Novia.
I know we're going to probably wind up in two different spots because
Oh, we are going to be all a ways across the map from each other. Oh, and Econdis is like, only on the QA does the map bug exist.
Oh, then it's not a bug. Bugs exist in the game or they don't exist in the game. QA is for, yeah.
Well, I mean that's where if we had a bug list for QA, that fine.
If we had a bug forum where we posted updates and patch notes and things to test out, maybe that would be beneficial. But this works on live, so I don't see that being a viable bug personally. That's just me.
Well, that is one. Why am I all the way over in Exeter?
Why was I in Exeter last time?
No.
I'm hanging out by my towns, Journey's End and Snug Harbor.
But time to go back to the lot. But it is good that they're finding this on QA and they're fixing it on the QA server. Maybe what they tried to do was replace the low resolution map with a higher quality map on QA, and then they introduced the bugs that way.
Well, never heard of them talking about getting any map work done. Maybe we'll hear some of that on Thursday when we have the new release out and we see what we've got this month, because we have no clue what's coming in. We don't have any clue what's being added or anything else at this point, because the amount of information coming out of the studios is very lacking these days. So we really misinterpret the news.
Yes, we do.
Now again, see, this is one of them things that it may not work on QA, but as soon as they patch it to live, sometimes that automatically just fixes it. I don't know if it's just how things work sometimes, just unexplained mysteries of the universe, but
oh yeah, well, so here's another design consideration for us to consider. Let's go to the NPC training, because I love this second comment.
Well, first off, I'm trying to think. Time Lord has been around long enough since the beginning of time, pretty much, and you're just now thinking about this, dude. I mean, you got what, 300 plus GMs? You already paid for them all.
It was probably discussed a long time ago, but NPC training is too cheap. It should scale up. 100 gold piece for every new skill trained doesn't make me feel like it's a great value. It just makes everything look cheap no matter what your skill level. Things of higher value cost more money, and that's the way we modern humans are geared for. So when I look at those training trees, it doesn't feel like I'm training to get something of more value when everything is at the same level of pricing. In real life, if I were buying a ring and every ring costs the same, even diamonds, then I may have chosen a Crackerjack Dakota ring to get married with instead of a diamond, which just looks like clear glass. But in real life, the diamond is far more expensive and therefore more desirable. We can go into the diamond economy real quick and say that it is completely manufactured.
Yeah.
Because diamonds are actually not rare at all. They are all over the place. But companies like De Beers have
Jared.
Have actually gone through and actually created rarity. But diamonds aren't rare.
Tina, I agree, because perceived value is one thing, okay?
Yes.
But in skill training, I'm going to say when you went to school and you graduated from grade 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, did it cost you anything to gain that extra knowledge? No, it cost you the big donut. Cost you time. Cost you energy.
Laz, I will disagree with that a little bit.
Didn't cost you anything.
You pay taxes to provide that free education. But how much did you pay for culinary school?
0.
Wait, you didn't go to culinary school, did you?
I did, but I did it in the
Okay.
military.
Okay.
They paid me. How about that? They
Yeah.
paid me for my skills. That's the way it
Okay.
should be.
Okay. So pretend you were Joe Schmo on the street
Now, hold
and
on.
you wanted to become a chef.
I got to clarify there, okay? I apprenticed to some of the best restaurants in New York in high school. By the time
Yeah.
I got out of high school, I knew more than most chefs ever get to learn in culinary school, first off. And then when I was thinking about going to culinary school in the military, I said, you know what? As the military is going to teach me what I need to know, which is the back of the house, the numbers, and the paperwork stuff, you know, that I didn't get
Logistics, yeah.
that I didn't get in the kitchen. So the training of the food I learned, you know, in real life world examples, basically like basically an apprenticeship, tradesman, you know. Again, that cost me nothing but time and energy to learn. Didn't cost me $1 to learn. Didn't cost me $200 to learn. Didn't cost me that. That was what I did. And then when I went to the military, I went through their school, and I was teaching the instructors shit in school there. So let's just get that.
Okay. Let's go with it, but your experience is also extremely atypical as well.
Yeah. So as
But
are many of my life experiences.
Typical experience would be you have to pay for someone to train you in order to do things. And the degree of specialization increases substantially. So if you wanted to become a doctor, you're going to be paying a lot more for those schools than you would if you wanted to become a carpenter.
Well, see,
or a plumber.
Therein lies the rub. I think if I've got the know-how to go to a library and study the books and just go take the test and pass the test, I should get certified. I shouldn't have to pay the school all that fucking money to do all that shit.
If you want to become a lawyer, you need to go to prison first, okay?
And, you know,
and abuse their library.
That would be the best way to do it. You know how many lawyers come out of prison? I tell you what.
Okay, but yes, Time Lord's comment is about increasing the base value to reflect desirability. But the second post by Mingo. Gold sinks are important in an MMO economy. It should be more costly to advance to the top or bottom of the skill tree. Yes, I agree. Frost does disagree, but yeah.
In that sense, I've got no problem because it's just a gold sink, but I have a problem with it just because you're learning another freaking skill. Listen, you know, I learned how to crack an egg yesterday. Today I learned how to boil an egg. Yes, tomorrow I'm going to learn how to fry an egg. The next day I'm going to learn how to devil an egg. Okay, I learned something. It didn't cost me anything to learn that. You know, I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? I also think that, like, if you're leveling up the fire tree, you shouldn't have to go kill the fire elemental. You should actually have to go kill the water elemental.
Yeah. No, that's not it. That's not it, Econdis. I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express over the weekend. That's the.
Yeah. Econdis played Operation for 100 hours. It's time for him to operate on last.
I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express, so I'm qualified.
Yeah. Yes.
Which I did not do either.
What, you didn't stay at a Holiday Inn Express?
No, it was,
you couch surfed, man.
No, it was I had two bedrooms lined up. One went wayward side, and I wound up staying with my brother in New Jersey, and he's got, you know, spare guest room, the whole works.
Okay.
You know, private facilities, all that good stuff. Of course, he doesn't remember me coming to visit him 11 years ago. I don't know how that happened because he was drunk and so was I. His wife had to remind him. He's like, well, H hasn't seen the house yet. She's like, he was here 10 years ago. You remember?
I will say that someone did message me out of the blue asking, hey, is this so-and-so? I think this is your number. I'm not sure, but here's a picture of me in my bathroom. I think she's wearing just a bra, but yeah. Would need a further body shot. Someone else thinks it's like a sundress or something else. The next picture she sent is her laying in bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of said topic, now that you're talking about sundresses and things like that,
You're not allowed to wear panties underneath the sundress.
well, no, I did spend some time in the hot tub, and while I was gone over the weekend, I read an article for all you interested folks out there, and Twitch has created a whole category just for the hot tub people after all the controversy now. So apparently, Twitch has now got a hot tub category, so that if you don't want to see it, it doesn't come in the normal category. You got to go to the hot tub category to see the babes in bikinis in hot tubs. So apparently, Twitch got a lot of blowback for banning people for it, and then they went ahead and said, well, why should we ban people for it when we can make money off of it?
When things come down to dollars to donuts, the dollars always.
Oh, no.
It's kind of like a shit. Who's that director that did Justice League?
No clue. I haven't seen it. I thought there was like several guys who made different
something
cuts of
Snyder. Yeah, something Snyder. He released a video on YouTube that he shot with an iPhone. Go count the number of nipples that you see on this video.
Oh yeah, and
it's a lot. And then it's like a friend of mine's like, how the fuck did he get to post this on YouTube?
Because
it's like nipple.
YouTube has got no qualms with nipples, shirtless men, like Twitch does. It's an Amazon thing. If we just streamed on Amazon on YouTube, we could probably not wear our shirts and get away with it because they're not as big as prudes as people on Twitch are.
No one's gonna want to watch that stream.
Yeah. Well, they get to see your coconut bra. And Tina, absolutely.
Raise your hand if you want to see me or Les.
Well, they want to see the kiddie pool stream. That's what they want to see. But of course, Tina, there was no controversy until they started banning people, and then apparently the outcry of support from hot tub watchers, and viewers, got them to actually change their mind about that topic, and they went and created a whole new category just for hot tubbing. So
yeah, definitely need the floaties on for safety.
Amazon secretly owned by Disney, maybe? No, I don't think that's the case.
Well, don't forget that Amazon or Disney owns majority stake in Hulu, so Disney Plus doesn't include all their R-rated movies. They're all over on Hulu, and all their porn companies are on something else.
Yeah,
because Disney does actually own and produce porn.
I'll tell you all to go look up Sean Oko Lennon, I think is what he's going by, Sean Lennon. But Sean Lennon went on a tirade about shit like that, about people being too PC, and I'm not going to go into it. I'll let y'all go look it up yourself if you're all the curious type. Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. I just don't get it. As a gold sync, I could agree to it, but just because you're learning new skills, I don't know about that. You read a lot, I read a lot, I learn a lot from books, I learn a lot from reading, and of course, I learn a lot from banging my finger with the frickin' hammer when I don't hit the nail right. So you learn not to bang your finger, while you're trying to hit the nail. I didn't have to pay anybody to learn how not to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Life lessons.
Yes.
But you know what? Then I would like to see additional trainers that would actually have fluctuating scales. And we definitely need more gold sinks in the game.
Yeah, see, I think it would make it more interesting if you took and if you wanted to do something like that. Let's bring up the skill tree here. Let's just say for range combat, but we'll just start with the top one in the range skill tree. Okay. Instead of having this 100 to access it from 0 to infinity, maybe it should be 100 to get from 0 to 20. And then when you want to go from 20 to 40, you would pay 200. And when you want to go from 40 to 60, you would pay 300. And you want to go from 60 to 80, you would pay 400. That I might be interested in, but just going across the board because you're going down, again, that would make for a great gold sink. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Tina? That would make make it a little bit more interesting. Every 10 or 20 levels, whatever number you want to pick arbitrarily, it costs you another, or you just double it all the way up. 100 for the first round, 200 for the second round, 400 for the third round, 800 for the fourth round, so on and so forth. Waldo.
I like that, but can we backwardsly apply it to everybody
No.
that's invested like 300 million?
Bridge Troll doesn't want to
GMs?
spend all that backwards money for yeah.
Well, I mean, the other thing is like I also want to see skill caps and the amount of points that you can distribute. And Waldo with a couple hundred bits. Thank you very much for that.
You gonna do your quote first, or am I gonna do my quote first?
Well, someone's got to go find a quote by
Okay,
Jack
well then.
Handy.
Get a shot off fast. This upsets him long enough to let you make the second shot perfect. Quotes from Lazarus.
Okay, let's see. Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. Some people are like slinkies. They don't really have a purpose, like Laz and Jack, but they still bring a smile to your face when you push them down the stairs. Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy.
There you go. But see, if you're gonna do something like that, that would be my suggestion. Every level in a skill would go up.
Graduated as you're
doing
expertise.
Absolutely. But anyway, tick tock. That clock is ticking. Waldo, you're back from your vacation. Is that what you're saying? You're back at work doing your regular thing? Yes, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your time off.
Oh yeah, a pack charge for people who already have those skills when they hit the next level. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Tina, I like that one. Get that gold sink running. Okay. Waldo is back to the retirement life. Okay.
Gonna just mention the Shroud of the Avatar community calendar hosted on NBNN.info and brought to you by Shroud Marketplace, my favorite sponsor, because I love buying and selling stuff on Shroud Marketplace because I love waking up to money in my PayPal account. I'll tell you what. But you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack, the greatest train wreck on the internet. Of course, 10 minutes of train wreck this morning. Coming back from a break. It was working when we got started, but I don't know. But thank you all for being supporters, for being here and tuning into what we call this wonderful train wreck, because without folks like you, we wouldn't be here for as long as we have. That's right. We are the longest running show. I think we're the only show that really ever ran like this. I mean, I don't count radio shows as being, what we do. But anyway, thank you for keeping us here. BMC wants you to check out Black Rock Cove, WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. ShroudMusic.com for ABC files, and of course, last but not least, the Shroud Marketplace, where you can buy or sell your virtual vendable goods here from Shroud of the Avatar.
ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. You do need to click on that register account and buy everything from over 200 different players registered as vendors. Each vendor responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. You get all kinds of great things. Anything and everything, as long as it's not a bannable offense, can be bought or sold at Shroud Marketplace. If you want to start selling your stuff, you do need to click on that vendor registration. But anything and everything, like crossbow of accuracy, rare grade, gauntlets of lead, rare grade. I mean, anything and everything. at shroudmarketplace.com. Go register, go buy stuff that you need. And then after that, you know what you need to do?
Don't buy anything there.
Buy everything.
Buy everything. Spend
Buy
all the bits.
buy everything. But I just clicked on that close giveaway button and that pick a wiener button. And Tina is victorious.
Tina is victorious on your side. Let's see who we gonna get for a winner on this side. And everybody all raffled up because I'm closing it.
Oh man.
Picking the winner. And Irish Eyes. How are you, Irish? Haven't seen you in a while. Let's see what Irish Eyes has got herself a copy of.
Tina's getting himself a copy of One Deck Dungeon.
One Deck Dungeon.
Yeah, there you go. $9.99 on Steam.
We got Debt to Spies. Moment of Truth on Steam. $6.99 going out to Irish Eyes. Congratulations, Irish. And of course, congratulations, Tina, out there. And I'll get that out to you in just a moment. But meanwhile, we've got to wrap things up here for today. And we'll be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then,
Hey, Les,
I'm Laz.
I'll give you a call tonight, man.
I'm Jack.
And
that's Sean, the mysterious voice.
And we are NBNN. Oh, we got Sean sitting in there with the mysterious voice.
Yeah, well, Sean said he's going to give you a call later tonight.
I can't hear him.
Yeah,
I can't hear anything
Sean,
this good.
Laz's Zoom is fucked up. He can't hear you, so you can say all the shit that you wanted about Laz before I click on end stream.
But anyway, we got to get out of here. We'll be back with more tomorrow. Till then, have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all then.
Jack, I'll take you up on that on Wednesday when I'm off.
Okay. Y'all have a great
All right, Laz, I'll give you a call later, man. We'll get killed at work.